Who's ready for a product review? Good?
It's too far forward.
Oh, yeah. Who's ready for a product review? What's going on, guys? We appreciate y'all checking out this video. We got a little bit different kind of content for y'all today. We got reached out to by Vicoffroad to do a product review for a new winch that's going to be hitting the market soon. I'm sure by the time this video comes out, it's already out there. But before we get started, we want to give a huge shout out to Vicoffroad. Thank you for giving us this opportunity to do this review. This is so cool. This couldn't have come at a more perfect time. I've been wanting to put a winch on my razor for quite a while now, and you know, y'all giving me the opportunity to do so, so thank you. So the winch we're going to be going over today is produced by FieryRed. It is a 5,500 pound electric winch with a synthetic rope. It does come with a steel cable option. However, we chose to go with the synthetic rope. We'll go into more detail about that later on. So for today's review, we're going to go over the specifications of the winch. We're going to lay out everything that comes with the winch, as well as everything you have to get additionally if you plan on mounting it on a razor. We'll go into further detail about that later on. After that, we're gonna get it installed, and then we're gonna put it through a little bit of a test and see if it's worth its merit. So let's get after it. All right, so start off, okay.
Do I need to look away?
No, 3, 2, 1. Okay, so starting off, let's talk about the winch.
Enthusiasm. You look tired. Are you tired?
I'm not even halfway through my coffee.
Drink more coffee. Here. Fuel, and then let's start again. Is it cold?
Getting there.
It's like 30 degrees out here.
Woo!
Are you better now?
No. Okay, so getting started, let's talk about the winch. Again, it's produced by FieryRed, 5,500 pound, 12 volt electric winch with a synthetic rope. The rope itself has a breaking point of 9,500 pounds and is over 47 feet long. The reason why we chose to go with the synthetic rope over the steel cable is because after we go ride, our razors tend to sit for a little bit because we don't always have time to immediately wash them. And with the mud and all the other gunk sitting on that cable, we don't want it to corrode or get deteriorated. So we chose to go with the synthetic rope instead. You can very easily get the steel cable option if that's what you want. It's a personal preference, really makes no difference at the end of the day. Whenever you purchase this winch, these are all the components that it comes with that are going to allow you to mount it. Right here, you have your fair lead. You have your hook, additional bolts, your universal mounting plate, clutch knobs, your fixing panel, your control box with your wireless remotes. So the only additional purchase that we had to make in order to mount this winch on my razor was the mounting plate. Reason for it is the one that it comes with, the universal mounting plate, does not work for the razors. So I have a 2021 Razor XP Turbo, and the mounting plate that the winch comes with is not compatible with my rig. So I had to go out and get this one. Additionally, you can find them almost anywhere. Check out Vicoffroad. This is the only component that I had to get in order to mount it. The other components I got a stopper. This is not a vital component you need for a winch, but it does help with the overall functionality, so I did buy this in addition. And I also got a switch to control it. The winch does come with a wire control that you can mount onto your dashboard. However, for me, the switch that it comes with does not match all the other switches that I have on my dash. And being the OCD person I am, I wanted one that did match. So I just went on Amazon and bought one of these separately. If you wish to do that, you can do the same. So that's everything that the winch comes with, and that's everything you need to get in addition to in order to mount it on your side-by-side. Now, what you need to get in addition may differ depending on the year, make, and model of your rig, but that's what I needed for my setup. So up next, we're gonna get this baby installed, and then we're gonna go out and test it. Let's get after it. Okay guys, now that we got the winch installed, it's time for the test portion of this review. Now, normally these tests are just, you know, using the winch to pull someone out of the mud, or, you know, maybe pulling a really heavy log or a vehicle. We want to do something a little different. So today for our test, we're going to be using the winch, the 5,500 pound winch, to pull my 2021 Polaris Razor up this hill. So let's go ahead and connect the winch to the tree that we're going to be using as an anchor point to pull my razor up. So for anyone who's not really familiar with how a winch operates, I'm going to walk you through the whole process. First off, my winch is wired directly to the battery, so the key does not have to be turned on for the winch to work. It'll work directly off the battery. First thing you want to do when you're ready to use your winch, you want to go down here and you want to put the clutch into free spin, so you want to turn it clockwise.
If it for any reason is tight, it probably means you have the spoiled up too much, so you want to just back off a little bit using the either wireless remote or the switch you have installed on your dash to let some of the tension off, and then you just turn it free spool clockwise. So once you have the winch in free spool, you just grab the pull handle and you pull it to wherever you're going to anchor it.
Dad, you're breathing on my camera.
Alright guys, now we're going to anchor the winch down to the anchor point. Doing this is really simple. For a tree, for example, like this, you want to go just around the tree trunk, put your rope, steel cable, whatever it is, into the hook, pull it tight. I like to put mine around the base of the tree just because that's where a lot of the sturdiness is going to be. It's a lot less sturdy if you do it higher up versus down low. Okay, now that you got your winch rope or cable anchored down to the tree or wherever your anchor point is, all this have to do is take the winch out of free spool and then you're ready to go. So let's get this test going. So the way we're going to conduct this test is I'm going to use the switch on my dash to control my winch, to control the winch pulling me up. After I get about halfway up, if not a little closer to the top, I'm going to disengage the switch on my dash, and my dad is going to use the wireless remote to pull me up the rest of the way. I'm going to keep my hands on the steering wheel. My bike will be turned off. That way, you know, my bike's not under power, and my hands will be on the steering wheel to show that I'm not using the inside switch and that the wireless remote works. All right, guys, let's do this. All right. Bike's in neutral, but brake buddy is off. All the weight is now on the winch. You doing it?
That doesn't.
I'm doing it. So, slight change. Key is on because I want to have power steering so I can steer.
Okay. Yeah, this is the most uninteresting thing I've ever seen.
It's kind of anticlimactic. Yeah. All right, now we're gonna do the wireless remote. My hands are off. Dad.
Yeah.
No hands, wireless remote.
Yeah.
Well, test successful. Conclusion, it works. Rope didn't make any noises, didn't have any issues. Winch pulled it soft and smooth the entire way up. So I would say the hill test, winch passes. All right, let's go find some other random stuff we can test this thing with. So our plan was to drive around until we found something to do, but literally 15 yards from where we just did the hill test, there's a tree down in the middle of the trail. So let's pull a tree. I got the brake buddy set on my Razor and I got it in park. So this is gonna be anchored here. I'm just gonna free spool the winch and pull this log.
Wait, I thought it was a tree.
I thought it was a tree too.
It's a tree. Woo! Let's pull a log. Tree. Sorry.
So that can be the pivot. And
Yeah.
then swing around.
Yeah, it's pulling from the wrong
All right,
way.
hang on. We gotta pivot.
Pivot,
Huh?
pivot.
Pivot.
Yeah, it's just that tree's getting in the way. Move that tree. Move that tree.
All right. Well, the winch passes.
Hang on, you look like, is that Jesus in Puerto Rico? Is that who that is? And that, who is that on the Rio de Janeiro? Jesus. You look like Jesus.
All right, so the winch passes the will it pull a down tree test. All right, guys, so that's going to conclude our review of the FieryRed 5,500-pound electric winch with the synthetic rope option. Personally, I love it. I think it's a great winch. When pulling my Razor up the hill, it was very smooth. It was very easy to use. There was no jolts. There was nothing that made it feel like the winch was struggling. Pulling the log, similar, no issues. I used the wireless remote the whole time. No problems whatsoever. In our opinion, if you're looking for a winch for your UTV and you don't want to go out and spend a ton of money, this is a great option for you. Now, I know that this was a very short little review with just a couple of tests. If you want to really know what this thing is capable of and what its durability is, say a year from now, or you know, after 5 or 6 different pulls and times using it, make sure you hit that subscribe button to keep up to date with our channel. I'm sure there's going to be countless of other times that we're going to get to use this baby out on the trails. We got a lot of trips planned and a few of them are coming up shortly, and I'm sure I'm going to get the opportunity to use my winch. If you enjoyed this video, or if you found it helpful, hit that like button and leave a comment down below. We love reading y'all's comments whenever y'all ask questions about places to go or what we use. We love helping y'all out and contributing to this community because, you know, it's one of the best communities out there, whether it's on YouTube or anything else. It's just the best. So again, guys, that's going to be it for us today. Big shout out and big thank you to Vicoffroad for giving us this opportunity. We greatly appreciate it. Y'all are awesome. Thank you, Stanley, for reaching out. Shout out to our dad for helping us out and being a part of this today. You know, he's a big part of this channel, and we appreciate him for that. We appreciate y'all guys tuning in and watching this video. Make sure you keep an eye out for our upcoming trips, and we'll catch y'all next time we mount up.